And not only is it not causing the burn, it's like a miracle molecule that's being made. And this is what gets me so excited because, for the longest time, lactate was thought to be this just metabolic byproduct of glucose metabolism, where when you're pushing yourself really hard, anaerobic, it's called anaerobic. By the way, you're not only anaerobic. You're just somewhat anaerobic. You're still producing energy with your mitochondria. It's just you're also producing it without the mitochondria. It's not like a sort of black and white sort of thing, right? It's a little bit gray. But the reality is you're producing something called lactate. And for the longest time, it was thought this lactate, it's bad because, it can form lactic acid and that forms that burn in your muscles. And this was, decades ago. And we now know from the work of George Brooks out of UC Berkeley that lactate itself isn't causing the burn. And not only is it not causing the burn, it's like a miracle molecule that's being made. This metabolite, lactate, gets into your circulation and it gets consumed by your heart, by your brain, by your liver, and it's used for energy. But what's more exciting is that lactate is a way for your muscles to communicate with other organs like the brain. And it's called the signaling molecule. So your muscles are going, I'm working really hard. This is really hard. We have to respond to this work. We have to adapt. And so your body goes, okay, I got to turn on all this awesome stuff that I have because I'm working so hard. I need to respond to that so that I'm good, right? And so what happens is the lactate, this has been shown, it gets consumed a lot by the brain. And in the brain, it activates something called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. And this is kind of like a miracle grow for your brain. So essentially, it's able to increase the growth of new neurons, which is amazing. It's called neurogenesis. It increases the connections between neurons, so it improves memory, cognition. And then it's involved in what's called neuroplasticity, so the ability of your brain to adapt to a changing environment. This is all from lactate. And it also increases neurotransmitters like norepinephrine, so focus and attention, serotonin, your mood, you're feeling better, you're motivated. All these things are happening because of lactate. So this is all really exciting stuff because it all comes down to just it's like your muscles are these little chemical pharmaceutical factories. And the way to make these pharmaceuticals is to work them, to challenge them.